Hey everybody, and welcome back to some more Game Dev Tycoon. Woohoo! I have the energy in me to record 2 videos today. I am psyched. So, I did check out all your comments, and some of you had some friggin' hilarious game suggestions, and I can't wait to do it. Some of them, most of them, if not all of them, are gonna have to restrict until I'm much more comfortable economically than I am right now, because they will have a good chance of flopping. And in doing that, I'd rather not risk flopping my company this early, especially for a mini-series. I don't want it to end within 2 episodes. So I'm going to take control completely for this next episode right here. And then I think starting the 3rd episode, we'll be pulling all your suggestions. I wrote down a couple of them. What was one of them? Hang on. A sports action game? Dear God. So yeah, those are going to be definitely starting as soon as I feel comfortable. I think next episode will probably be the best bet. But this episode, I'm going to try to get my game up and running as best I can. So let's take a look at where we left off here. Game history. I'm curious what we have. I think we developed our own console. I mean, our own, what do you call it, engine as well. We had Football 1986, Decisive Fantasy, Yellow Alert, and Chivalrous. Oh, one I wanted to make, and one of you actually recommended it, and I was planning on doing it in the first place, was an XCOM ripoff. So we're going to develop a new game here. We're going to call it MCOM. Or, I think someone typed in EXCOM. Yeah, we can do that. XCOM. This is going to be for everyone because we can do that now, which is going to be great. It is oh, we don't have it yet. Actually, let's go back. Let's do some research. Research, new topic. Is there UFO yet? UFO is going to be coming soon. I am going to do racing. I'm going to start that right now. It's absolutely necessary that we get racing into the way. And game 5, whatever it was, I can't even remember what it was. Can we take a look at what kind of game it was? Sci-fi action game, whatever. It did well. That's good enough for me. We're also going to come up with a... I'm going to try something really wonky here. Well, it looks like they're announcing the Sega Master System here. That's good to know. Come on, finish your research, dude. We got to get to work on our next game. There we go. Racing. Steering wheel. Excellent. Alright, let's develop a new game. Let's pick our topic before we choose it. Let's do a pirate action game. A pirate adventure game. We'll call it Yarum. Because pirates say yar, and rum is what they drink. What'll it be for? Let's make it for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Let's see if this works well. Alright, it's going to be 2D graphics. I don't know what kind of storyline we want here. It's going to be gameplay focused, I think. Yeah, gameplay focused. A little bit of story and quest, with a higher focus on the engine this time around. Save game and gamepad, no linear story. I don't know how this is going to go, to be honest with you. Yarum? I mean, first of all, that's a horrible title now that I actually read it. That's a garbage title. Artificial intelligence can crank it down. Level design, we want it to look nice. Dialogue, need some dialogue. We'll just crank down the level design a little bit. Yeah, we'll go with that. Looks good to me. Why not? So we want a lot of points going into design. We had a lot first time around, but not this time around, which is unfortunate, but it seems. And we're running out of money quickly, so this needs to sell really, really well. Man, I guess frame rate dropping isn't just limited to friggin' Project Zomboid. I don't know why it dropped a huge amount of frames there. Let's see. We're gonna do sound. We definitely want some good sound going. Graphics can be pretty good. World design, decent. I think that looks good. Let's go with it. Let's see if this ends up working for us. Yarum, the pirate adventure game for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I hope you've heard of it, kids, because damn. Oh God, that's a horrible amount of design points there. That's not looking too dandy at all. At all. Come on, one more bug there, and we got it all finished up. Alright, we're going to try this with DX Tori. See if this works. Alright, so there we go. We fixing up the bugs. And, oh, we got an extra technology. The real worry here is how well this game's going to end up selling. And I'm worried that it's not going to sell well at all. So let's see. We got a new record, at least over here. We leveled up in 2D graphics version 2, but let's just release the game and see what happens with Yarum. Oh God, here we go. Oh God. Oh no! Oh no! An okay has its moments. Oh God. Meh. Pirates and Adventure is a great combination. Here's a 4. Oh crap. Oh, crap. That's not good at all. We're gonna go under early on. Oh, man, that's not good at all. Oh, boy. Alright, let's, Oh, God. Okay, let's take a look at our game history real quick. Let's see what sold well. Let's see. What sold really, really well? Because we've lost a lot of money on that game, unfortunately. Sci-fi action game sold pretty well. How much did it cost us to make? 76, 39. What was this? Football 1986. Maybe we have to make football 1987. Let's get that going right now. Football 1987. It's time for another sports simulation game for the computer because crap, we can't afford it at all. Let's do it. 35K to start it. That's fine. We're going to get this going right now. This is going to put us probably in the negatives just to get this going, but it's absolutely necessary. Let's do it. Drop the engine down a little bit. We need to make this work desperately. Desperately. And it seems DX Story, by the way, is much better at recording right now than Fraps is. Alright, we need AI is going to be high. Level design can stay down low. Dialogue can stay down low. It just needs to work, and it needs to sell, and I need to make this now. My character needed to get to work immediately on this in order to recover whatever losses he had. I feel like a freaking 2-bit gaming studio pumping out a sequel for the money, but it's necessary. There we go. We probably don't need world design. Let's just do this. Good enough for me. Let's hope this works. Good, good. Oh, look at all this design points. Holy crap. Alright. New research available. Casual games. Maybe something I should probably look into doing. Any more little tidbits of genius? There you go. That's what I like to see. Is that it? Off the market. Yeah. Alright. Well, we lost a fan with the Yarum. But Football 1987 is releasing. And it is... Oh, yes. Yes. Yes! Release it! Better AI is available for research now, which is also excellent. But more importantly, the Commodore 64 is being taken off the market soon, it seems. Which we knew was coming if you follow anything at all. Alright, let's take a look. First reviews. Football 1987. Played it for days. A quick cash grab. Great game. It's like Madden. Same game every year, but gets phenomenal reviews. Excellent. Very enjoyable. Can we sell? That's all I want to know. Can we sell? Yeah! Yeah! Look at that. Holy crap. That's what I like to see. Beautiful. Let's do a little research. Let's get a steering wheel research. Let's get a racing game going. Somebody said they wanted to do a racing game. I think it's a good idea. With the steering wheel, I think it's a phenomenal idea, actually. Oh, wow. Look at the sales drop off. A surprise hit with players. Development is fairly new to the gaming industry, but we cannot wait to see what will happen next. Me either. I researched the steering wheel. I keep saying stealing wheel. Better AI. Casual games. Let's get casual games researched. Well, nice and early. We'll get to the casual game market way earlier than most. I mean, we have the money to do it. We have the research points to do it as well. So we might as well. The other thing I want to check to research is the UFO topic. Oh, yeah. The wonderful Game Boy, or what do they call it? The Gameling. Underpowered, but lower cost. Hits shelves next month. Alright, perfect. So we recovered. Football 1987, the success that we desperately needed. Put it that way. We're going to also go into research for a new topic here. Superheroes. Yeah, we'll research superheroes. That'll be good. I'm sure that'll be useful. And football did really well. I mean, it dropped after the first 4 weeks and then kind of went back up and met third week sales, but overall, pretty decent. 44,000 units sold. I can accept that as a success. Alright, let's get a new game going. We're going to make this, let's pick a topic. We're going to make, racing game. It's going to be, oh, crap. You know what we need to do is to develop, I think, a new engine here that involves a steering wheel. We'll call this My Tech now. We can call it My Tech 1. Alright, we'll just call it My Tech right now. We can develop this pretty quickly. Hopefully. We definitely had the ability to do so, though maybe spending it just to get the steering wheel that early might have been bad. It depends on how well the steering wheel is going to end up selling our game. If the steering wheel and the racing simulation end up paying off in dividends, then maybe it was a good idea to make a My Tech. At the very least, we got to make the engine called My Tech and not called Game Engine 1. So that's good. I really wanted to name that the first time around, but I was in a rush, and it was at the end of the episode as well, and I messed it up. I named it Game Engine 1, and I had game number 5, which was super exciting. Also, growing into these video game magazines. Oh, this is basically going to allow us to research and marketing now. We can now build hype for our game. It's going to cost us initial investment, obviously, a pretty good chunk of change, but if the game is good, we will be able to, it'll end up paying off for us. So we're going to develop a new game. This is going to be Morza Foder Sports. No, we'll just call it Morza. Racing Simulation, obviously. And it's going to be for the Nintendo, obviously, as well. And we're going to make use of my tech and hope this ends up working with 2D graphics. First racing sim. It's going to blow these people's socks out of the water. We want a steering wheel and a gamepad. We want both so people can play them on both. It's going to cost us a huge chunk of change. Holy crap. Don't scratch your head, man. This is important. Get to work on the game. That's what I'm saying. We're going to probably get a lot of bugs because it's going to be our first time actually trying to develop with the steering wheel in mind. But that's fine. Level design, AI, yeah, don't really need to worry about dialogue at all. It's all about the gameplay, not about what people are saying. It's all about the steering wheel. We're selling it like the Wii. It's all about the novelty of the game. It's exactly what it's about. So, your bank account is in the red. We can go down to 50K. If you have more than $1 million, you'll be able to... Okay, yeah, so once we get $1 million, we can go to the next stage of our office, essentially. Actually get a Mathis Games kind of design studio, game studio, which is important. Technology went up. And any more tidbits of wisdom, my good friend? There you go. Anything else? Can I release it? I think we need to. I wish we didn't have to, but we do. Let's see how this goes. Look at that, all that leveling up. Let's release Morza. Level editor, 2D graphics, 3D graphics. Oh my god, lots and lots of researchers coming all around. Vina created the... Okay, they're basically releasing the Sega Game Gear. Unlike similar devices which don't come gaming console, the Vina Gear is basically the full power of the Master System, except that you can take it with you. It also eats your batteries like crazy. And more expensive. First reviews of Morza. Here we go. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's a 9! Come on, baby, the steering wheel, baby. Oh, their focus on gameplay served this game very well. Another huge hit. Everyone loves it. Everyone but Star Games, apparently. Ah, screw you, Star Games. Screw you, man. Not a fan of your douchebaggery. Oh, holy crap. Look at this thing. Holy crap. Look at it sell. Oh, my God. Holy crap. Over 50,000 units sold. Ugh, in the first week. And it looks like it's not stopping. In fact, it's selling more. Over 100,000. Holy crap. I should just do racing simulations from now on. Holy Jesus Christ. Oh my god. You made quite a name for yourself and saved up a lot of capital. If you want to grow your company further, then moving into a new office is the next step. I found the perfect office situated in a technology park. Would you like to move? Do I want to move right now? Yes, we do want to move right now. Let's go. Huge. Look at this office. Oh my god, look at this office. It's so nice. Welcome to your new office. Now that you have a bigger office, you can also hire staff and forge a world-class development team. This is where the game's going to get a lot more difficult, by the way. You now may also train yourself and your staff to improve skills. Let's try this by completing a management course, which is required before you can hire your first employee. Click on your character and bring up the menu. So the game's going to start getting a lot deeper now, which is good. We're going to spend $25,000 and give ourselves staff management. And we are still selling nice and well. The latest game by Mathis Games received very positive reviews overall. Informed Gamer gave it a 10, saying their focus on gameplay served this game well. If Mathis Games continues to innovate like this, they might become a new fan favorite. Well, I hope so after frickin' how much we sold, and we're still selling thousands every single week. Holy crap. Today, the new game platform Vina Gear by Vina has been released, so the Game Gear has released, and holy Jesus, we did super well. Well done, you've successfully completed your management course, and you are now able to hire your first employee. To get started, close this message and then click Fill Position button. Alright, we're going to get our first staff member. We got to advertise by building a budget. So we got to spend some money on advertising. And how do we want to see them? Let's take a look at a show reel of theirs. And we'll spend 50,000. No, we'll spend $80,000 on. We could spend $2 million. Let's spend $100,000 looking for some people. Let's take a look. Let's just drop 100K on looking for some good people. We got a nice new office that's coming into the news, and we're best known for Morza and Football 1987. Good to know. One of the many fans of Morza said, "I can't believe that they didn't even have proper office until now, and that those games were created by only one person. I'm looking forward to their future games." Oh, Morza, you're my weird hit. All right, let's take a look at who has shown up. All right, so we got Pauline Zobek, whose research is 341 and their speed is good. That's a lot. They cost $20,000 a month. We have someone whose research is high, but it looks like they're going to cost the same amount of money, but is going to be less effective than Pauline. And someone who's costing more money, but is overall less experienced. Oh, we should probably look at their design as well. Design technology. Design is really good on this one. Their speed and research, not so much. Though we can train that. It looks like we're going to go with Pauline Zobek here. We're going to hire Pauline. Let's see, famous. Hire someone famous? She's famous? Your first hire. She only costs $20,000. Not bad when a character is not fully efficient. Alright, so new employees have to settle in before they become fully effective. When a character is not fully efficient, you can see efficiency bar next to them. This bar will fill up slowly over time. It is usually a good idea to give your new staff a welcome training to get them up to speed quickly. This will maximize their efficiency way faster than normally. To do this, close this message and click on the character to bring up the menu. Alright. We're going to do train. Welcome training. Costs $10,000, but let's get them up to speed. There we go. Pauline Zobek, welcome to the party. Morza sold $2 million worth of stuff. And we can do some research now. So I have to click on myself to do some stuff now. Do we want to search marketing? No, we only have 30 research points. And 3D is going to be good. I don't know what medium games is. But we should probably leave it alone for now. What about new topic? Let's do movies. No, I hate movies. That's fine. Let's just do movies. Not worried about it. Let's just get it done. Pauline Zobek, let's get you done. There you go. Hi, boss. I have a knack for security, and I think we could really do with some security upgrades in our office. I have done some research, and I think with an investment of $50,000, we could be a lot safer than we're doing now. Let's do it. Thanks, boss. I'll get right to it. Let's just get some security in here. That's basically as far as my assumption goes, it's going to prevent people from stealing our ideas or sabotaging us in general. So let's train. I can train myself. If you want to create hit games and have a world-class team, then training is important. For best results, train your staff regularly, but don't overwhelm them with too many sessions at once. There are different training options available. Some options are better to increase certain skills than others. Experimenting is the best way to figure out which training options fit your plans. It is useful to have a mix of specialists and all-arounders in your team, but aim to have at least one design specialist and one technology specialist. Alright, so we'll worry about that afterward. For now, basically, you don't know what any of this does. Until you actually do it, and it'll show you what it'll upgrade over here. One thing that I kind of have a small gripe with when it comes to this game is it doesn't really tell me what these are really good for overall, though there's probably in the help menu, which I should know. But we're not going to get to the next game yet. I think this is a good place to stop. In 2 months, the G64 will be taken off the Commodore 64. But I think it's a good place to stop for sure. We've gotten a lot done here. And we have a good place to pick up from next time. And I will be using Dick's Toy from now on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I thoroughly enjoyed playing, as I always do. And I will see you next time.